Okay, guys, I'll start it if it's good. We'll keep watching it.
xQcL. Benji Hypers. Poggers.
Hey guys, my name is xQc. I'm the current tank for Team Denial, and I play a lot of competitive games, so you might know me from solo queue as well.
xQc has risen to the top as
Squad
Twitch's
W
#1
man
ranked
man.
streamer, mostly due to the good ones being signed by Mixer. Not only has he taken over Twitch, but he's also taken over YouTube as the #1 reaction streamer on the platform. Yet, no one's been able to tell the true story behind xQc's success. So, this leaves me asking, how did he become the most toxic player in Overwatch? Has he really managed to watch every single TikTok compilation on YouTube? And how did he acquire the juice? In this video, I'll be going over the life of the Papega King himself, PVC. Félix Lengyel was born on November 12, 1995, in the parking lot of a Tim Hortons. Early on in his life, xQc's parents had a divorce.
Fuck? Where did he find?
And his older brother Nicholas Lengyel were often traded around like rare Pokemon cards. Young xQc got accustomed to a situation. With the help of his older brother, they would often spend countless hours together playing games like Mario Kart 64 and Snowboard Kids. xQc was a problematic child who would often go on to perform Joey Salad style pranks. While he may have gotten his ass beaten, xQc loved the attention these pranks would give him, but unfortunately, this would all come to an end when xQc was banned from the local Freds for faking a seizure. This would mean that xQc would need to find another outlet to fulfill his attention-seeking needs. Luckily for xQc, his dad came home after a long night of dumpster diving with a Hello Kitty digital video recorder. Filled with excitement, xQc ran over to his best friend's house, Johnny Tsunami, to show off his new video recorder. As he slammed through the front door, xQc noticed that Johnny was watching a new show called Zeke and Lufer. As xQc began to react, he became more and more inspired to become a mediocre skater, just like his new idols. With the help of Johnny Tsunami, xQc was determined to reach his new goal of becoming the next Tony Hawk. Together, they would begin to film everything, from skateboarding to skating to even high-action trampoline jumping. Nothing was off limits. With 25 terabytes worth of footage stored on his Leapfrog, xQc had no idea what to do with it. He tried sending some of his best clips to Disney XD, but they were all rejected because the Disney producers had no clue what he was saying. Things were looking down for xQc until one day at the skate park, while practicing some new tricks on his tech deck, xQc overheard a group of scooter kids talking about a new website where they uploaded their tricks to. Curious, xQc walked up to the group of kids and asked them what they were watching. After being told to fuck off several times, xQc was able to catch a glimpse of the website on one of the kids' Nokias. This website was no other than YouTube. After waiting 1 hour for his mom to be finished on the phone, xQc was able to squeeze enough internet to load the site. xQc was fascinated with the amount of videos on YouTube, with one of his favorites being XL Magic Trick number 243, Mean, Medium and Mode, STD, EV, Histogram. After watching Club Penguin and San Andreas Cheats for a couple of days, xQc was finally ready to upload his first video to YouTube. Wasting no time, he searched through his save files and chose the best of the best. With the power of Windows Movie Maker, xQc was able to create the X Games gold medal worthy masterpiece as we know today, Felix's First Backflip. Uploaded on January 29th, 2010, the video was a huge success, and was even parodied on the hit Disney XD TV show, Kick Patowski. After finally reaching to the top and receiving his Red Bull Energy sponsorship, xQc Extreme Stunt career came to a crashing halt. Unfortunately, his good friend Johnny Tsunami had to move back to Hawaii, leaving xQc without a cameraman. Desperate, xQc asked his older brother if he would record for him in exchange for doing his project presentations. Skating just didn't feel the same without Johnny, so xQc decided he would just stick to trampoline trick videos and low quality skits. As time went on, xQc began to become tired of his extreme action-packed life and decided he would go back to his roots and try gaming, with League of Legends being his first competitive game. One day while playing League as normal, xQc queued up with a Draven one trick that was constantly harassing him for being a trash teamo. After a constant back and forth, the Draven dropped a link to a website called twitch.tv. Thinking the link was an IP grabber, xQc hesitated a bit, but was eventually met with the face of Lol Tyler 1. During that time, Tyler was growing a cult-like following as the most toxic player on League of Legends. xQc loved the way Tyler talked shit to his teammates and went through pairs and pairs of his headsets like they were nothing. Heavily inspired by Tyler 1, xQc decided to start streaming League of Legends on Twitch. He had the toxicity part down, but when it came to actually being good at the game, he was somewhat actually worse than Pokimane, with his highest rank being Bronze 3.
That's not true, it's Masters! Okay, dude. Okay.
Unfortunately for xQc, his mom had enough of buying him new Razer keyboards every week and kicked him out the house. With nowhere to go,
actually funny story, dude. Hold on, where's that?
His mom...
They had us tweet this picture, right? Because we were gonna get those items that they had at the house, right? From Denial Esport. And they didn't send any of this shit. They sent half of it, right? They didn't have it, and half of it was even more broke when they got there. The headsets were broken, the keyboards were missing keys. It was fucking a disaster, dude.
Had enough of buying him new Razer keyboards every week and kicked him out the house. With nowhere to go, xQc met up with some hot lesbian friends and went raving at New City Gas, while Party Rock Anthem by LMFAO was blaring throughout the venue. xQc met a girl. Her name was Kimberly. Bonding over their shared love for non-copyright sounds, xQc and Kimberly immediately hit it off. xQc explained to Kimberly about his situation, and with her poor judgment, they decided to move in together. As time went by, xQc would try to stream snipe big streamers like Grossy Gore and Tyler 1, but ultimately failed since he was a shitty stream sniper. With his little skill in League deteriorating, xQc knew he had to switch games. This is when he decided to try a Paladins clone that would change his life forever. Overwatch. Overwatch was a new Blizzard IP that many believed to be the second coming of Jesus Christ himself. xQc was fortunate enough to get into the beta and fell in love with the game. It compared to nothing that he ever played before. xQc would start his career as a Reinhardt and Winston main, since those two took the least amount of skills to aim with. xQc would start getting traction from the competitive scene for his insane Winston juggling and his mind-crushing 180 Earth Shatter plays. He went on to start his competitive Overwatch career as the main tank for That's It Gaming.
Hey, salut! Mon nom c'est Félix, je me présente.
What the fuck?
Also known as xQc, mieux connu sous le nom de xQcOW en fait. J'ai changé de jeu maintenant, je suis rendu à Overwatch. Puis je suis venu ici pour gagner first place puis bousiller toutes les canettes.
Holy shit! Where the fuck did he find that, dude? I don't even know where to find that video. Where the fuck did he find this?
It went on to win DreamHack Montreal tournament, which was filled with French-Canadian players. Not so long after, xQc said that's it with That's It Gaming, enjoying Team Q. While he set out to become a pro player, xQc would have to sacrifice his relationship with Kimberly. They broke up on good terms, but Kimberly felt some type of way and took the cat to race together, Milo. Not much has been heard of Milo since, except that Kimberly went on to sell him to Alinity for a cheap bottle of vodka. With Blizzard's attempt to push Overwatch to become an international esports league, teams would have to begin to pick players. Team Q was recruited by Denial Esports and went on to lose every game they played in for 8 straight months. Issues with the payments forced Denial team to disband, with the new team Yikes being formed, which was later rebranded to ARC6 after the team realized how cringy the name Yikes was. This is when Overwatch would begin Contender Season 0.
Not true. What happened is that Blizzard asked us to switch because Blizzard said that the logo, we couldn't use it, and the name was like unmarketable or something, so we had to swap the name.
Which ensured the top 6 NA and the top 8 EU teams a place in the Season 1 of Overwatch League. Sadly for ARC6, did we lose due to Dante fucking them over and missing practices and scrims to fucking average looking e-girl at VidCon. After their loss, ARC6 completely disbanded. Luckily for xQc, he was able to earn a spot on Team Canada as one of the water boys for the Overwatch World Cup 2017.
Okay,
this is where he would meet fellow water boy, PokeLaws.
As you know, this year I'm not playing. This year I'm coaching and doing nothing pretty much. We got xQc about to open up his special prize.
Here we go, boys.
What is it going to be? I say Mercy.
On October 28th, 2017, xQc would be signed to a gas station-sponsored esports team called the Dallas Fuels as a bench warmer.
True. Listen, man. I want to go run outside in the rain. What the f***? fucking guy, dude. Holy shit, dude. Old montage.
Team Canada would go on to earn a spot in the finals, only to lose to last year's Overwatch reigning champions, the Shanghai Dragons.
What?
Team Canada held the second place title in the World Cup. Still trying to recover from the loss, xQc would awkwardly accept his Team Mobile MVP award.
Give it up for xQc, give it up for South Korea! And with that being said, the journey has completed. The Overwatch...
Now with the cup behind him, xQc's pro career would begin, but only to be set back due to him having a 3-day ban for abusing the report system. This wouldn't be the last of his bans, with xQc getting a 7-day ban in mid-December for throwing competitive matches. He knew he had to reform to be able to keep his position on the team, so he did what any streamer would do, create an apology video.
I like to start off and say that obviously it was super deserved, and what I did was not okay.
Now with a visa and a small apartment in California, xQc would be able to dedicate his life to Overwatch. He knew that this was a shot to become a part of esports and gaming history, yet the only thing that would hold him back was himself. xQc would unfortunately get himself suspended and fined $2,000 for making a homophobic comment about Muma.
No, he didn't smoke shit. Nah, shut your fucking mouth, go back there, suck a fat cock. I mean, he would like it, but...
So many games ahead. Love you. All home of the Kappa.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing, dude. Please. And it's my line too, like, what?
Once again, xQc was in the limelight, but this time, his actions had serious consequences. Considering that the Overwatch League was brand new, they had to adapt to xQc's antics in order to keep potential sponsors. xQc managed to keep his contract intact, but that would all soon come to an end. On March 9th, 2018, xQc made the biggest mistake of his entire life. His pro Overwatch career fell into pieces because of one single emote, tryhard. xQc would find himself suspended for 4 matches and fined $4,000 for typing tryhard7 when commentator Malik Forte appeared on stream. Not even 3 days later, xQc was dropped by the Dallas Fuels. Now with his hopes of being a pro Overwatch player out the window, xQc decides to go where all desperate streamers go, the GGX podcast. There, he was able to explain his side of his story, and overnight, xQc views blew up. Many believe xQc's success all stemmed from his appearance on the GGX podcast. With this new gaining of popularity, xQc decided to continue streaming. One day while acquiring the Jews, xQc needed a carry to keep his top 500 status. The man fit for his job was no other than Moxie. Moxie was in a league of his own. When it came to pure intellectual Hanzo power plays, and with his ability to farm emotes, Moxie became a big hit within xQc's community, and even became xQc's main duo partner. Prior to this, Moxie used to stream snipe xQc during the late 2017 under the name Roman.
Let's go! That Roman's overpowered.
As time went by, xQc started to see Moxie more than a stream sniper and became best friends. This led to Moxie taking a role as xQc's YouTube editor, but deemed it too much, resulting in Daily Dose xQc.
Hey, Moxie fucked me over, dude, okay? At some point, he just stopped editing. It's like, dude, I'm not liking it anymore, dude. And he just stopped doing it, and YouTube was just dying, dude. I was like, dude, we haven't uploaded in like 3 weeks, man. Like, we did something. Yeah, dude, I'm done with this, dude.
Job. With the leash running out in his apartment, xQc was forced to move in with some Overwatch casters for a while. Yet, this would soon come to an end, considering xQc kept him up all night by screaming and breaking keyboards.
Yeah. xQc doesn't want to move out because his new place had somebody who died in it. He's got to move out at some point.
Guys, I was at their apartment, and I signed the papers and the lease to get an apartment in the same building. And they signed everything, and at the end, the move-in date, they said, yo, dude, we forgot to tell you, somebody died in your apartment. Like, okay, I don't want it anymore, dude.
Keep getting woken up at him at fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Eventually, he found a new apartment, but he would have to move out again due to his neighbors constantly calling the cops on him.
Hello? I'm coming out.
Hands up. See the light
Desperate
back?
to find
They
a
had
new
their guns
home,
out.
xQc searched around Craigslist to find a roommate. 2 daily dose of internet vids later, xQc was able to find a new roommate, the filthy Reaper main, Adept. In the beginning, many speculated that Adept and xQc were dating, but they were really just roommates. Now with a stable home, xQc was able to farm clips to livestream fails and get ready for the 2018 Overwatch World Cup. Sadly, xQc would lose again to the Shanghai Dragons for a second year in a row. Now that he wasn't playing for an American team, xQc's visa was expired and was deported back to Canada by ICE. xQc had no other option than to live with his mom again, but this wasn't all in vain. His farming and livestream fails was beginning to pop off, and with many clip chimps clipping his every move, xQc was becoming LSF's favorite streamer of the month, and with the front page being filled with his tantrums. Yet, on November 17, 2018, xQc was banned for 24 days for shit-talking two throwers in the team chat. This was the final straw for xQc, and announced on stream that he was done with Overwatch.
A duo queue that like duos to troll games, right? And they just trolled on purpose, and they made us troll on purpose, like just purposely, right? And these guys won't get banned. They could do it for weeks, for months. They're not gonna get banned. What kind of emote is that? Obviously. But if I say something about it and I'm mad about it and I talk shit, of course I'll get banned. I'm on stream and shit, and it's like, dude. And I respect it, dude. I respect it, but I don't think I want to be part of it anymore, or give it like all my energy and all my passion for it. I think I'm kind of done with it.
As time went by, his stream started to consist more of variety, reactions, educational fitness, and the occasional Overwatch game just to shit on a new meta. While it may have seemed that his competitive Overwatch days were over, xQc still had a competitive spirit inside of him. So on February 12th, 2019, he took the role as a designated benchwarmer for the Los Angeles Gladiators contenders team. Now on a US based team, xQc's visa was renewed and decided it was time to leave his mother's house and make a return to the United States. With his huge knowledge of taxes, xQc knew he was better off staying in Austin, Texas rather than California. For a while, he slept on Soda Poppin's couch, but with the help of his roommate Adept, he was able to finally move into his own place. With streams returning as normal and friends close by, things were looking up for xQc. Which brings us to the present day. xQc is currently getting ready for this year's Overwatch World Cup, where he will once again represent Team Canada. With many ups and downs in his career, xQc has always stayed determined to always go again and keep true to himself. Many people believe that xQc doesn't deserve to be in the position he is right now. But if you ask me, I think xQc has earned the right because he's put countless hours on and off stream to get himself where he is in his life. I just wish Félix good luck with the upcoming World Cup and not to lose to the Shanghai Dragons for a third year in a row.
Oh, we didn't even make it there, did Oh no, oh no, he did not know. Oh, too soon, man. No, no.
We hope you enjoy your stay. It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day. We hope you enjoy your stay. Outside the sun is shining. It seems like heaven ain't far.
Atlas did.
It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day.
Justice for Milo, did get one.
Aggressively, we all defend the role we play. Regrettably, times come to
True.
you on your
True,
way.
any true is low.
We've seen it all. Bonfires of trust, flash floods of pain. It doesn't really matter, don't you worry, it'll all work out. No, it doesn't even matter. Don't you worry, that ain't what it's all about. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Sure, man.
It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day. We hope
that's
you enjoy your stay.
Okay, dude.
Outside the sun is shining, seems like heaven ain't far away. It's good to have you with us.
That's not me. That's Tyler Blevins. Negative.
Even if it's just for the day.
Did it? Yeah. There was a crazy amount of clips in there that I can't even find myself, dude. I don't know how you found those. I guess just went in like the archives of Facebook, dude. Most of the videos in there are from Facebook, but they're not even on my page. I guess he found the organizer of my old org.